This altcoin is about to have the biggest airdrop in history. Chainlink is setting up to be the best coin for RWA exposure, and will Bitcoin be affected by a death cross, or will the bullish fall catalyst carry it higher? This is your Altcoin Buzz News. Hey, what's up everyone? My name is Cody, and if you're new here, make sure to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you know when I drop latest content. Follow us on Twitter, AltcoinBuzzIO, and as always, this is not financial advice, and wish you the best of luck in your crypto ventures. According to analysts, Bitcoin can beat its imminent death cross if it flips 62K into support. In a thread on X on August 9th, Benjamin Cohen used history to suggest how bulls might avoid a fresh Bitcoin price dive. Recent Bitcoin price action has led Bitcoin to the door of another moving average crossover, classically known as a death cross. This involves the downward sloping 50-day simple moving average crossing below its 200-day equivalent. Currently, the 50-day and 200-day SMAs stand just below $62,000. The death cross gets its name from the assumption that the crossover acts as a pre-warning for downside of the Bitcoin price once it's complete. As Cohen shows, however, the results are often mixed. The last daily death cross in 2023, in fact, preluded a bout of gains. He said in 2023, Bitcoin started its rally just after the death cross. It then got above its 50-day SMA and subsequently held as support before going higher. By contrast, in 2019, 2021, and 2022, a brief tap higher into the death cross event itself ultimately gave way to the expected result, losses. He said the durability of this move will likely depend on first Bitcoin getting above its 50-day SMA at 62K and then holding as support like it did in 2023. He added that should that fail, the downside may return until macroeconomic conditions notably change. Specifically, the United States Federal Reserve should perform a sufficient pivot on interest rates to boost crypto and risk assets. Bitcoin continued its recovery on the day yesterday, reaching 62,775 into the prior daily close before returning to consolidate slightly lower at the time of writing. Market observers noted a lack of rebound in futures market open interest despite the higher prices. This coming days after a giant flush rarely seen in Bitcoin's history in terms of scale. Julio Moreno, a contributor to on-chain analytics platform CryptoQuant, wrote this Bitcoin bounce has been mostly shorts covering positions in the futures market. Fellow contributor Axel Adler meanwhile flagged the area above $62,000 as key resistance, with major support still at the weekly 6-month lows beneath $50,000. Meanwhile, Lark Davis shared some bullish catalysts coming for fall 2024 that you need to be aware of. U.S. Treasury's $50 billion buyback program, 95% chances of rate cuts in September. October is typically the most bullish month for crypto, and U.S. elections, typically a bullish event. Chainlink's price was affected by the broader market downturn that occurred earlier in the week, and the decline follows a stalemate that has seen Link hovering around $10. The turmoil has caused widespread panic, with many speculating that the market could be heading into a bear phase. However, the situation appears different for Link holders. An assessment of Chainlink's coin holding time reveals a 293% increase in the last 7 days, and this metric indicates how long investors retain a cryptocurrency without moving it. In simple terms, a decrease in coin holding time means that holders are either using their tokens for transactions or selling them. However, for Link, the recent increase in coin holding time means that Chainlink investors remain unaffected by the market volatility and price drawdown. This suggests a commitment and belief that cryptocurrency's price will eventually produce gains. Chainlink's technical setup seems to agree with the bullish prediction. One reason for this assertion is a falling wedge formation on the daily chart. Generally, a falling wedge indicates the end of a downtrend, as it signals that sellers are losing momentum and buyers are slowly taking advantage of the fatigue. And according to Blockworks research, Chainlink is positioning itself to be the dominant infrastructure platform for real-world assets. Surpassing $3 billion in value excluding stablecoins, this space has seen significant growth in 2024 and is estimated to be as large as $16 trillion by 2030. Tokenized assets will benefit from increased liquidity, programmability, real-time settlement, and composability. For these gains to be realized, RWAs need universal interoperability standard, as well as access to external data, IoT devices, and enterprise systems. Chainlink aims to address these challenges through the creation of the Chainlink platform, providing a host of services necessary for RWA adoption, including cross-chain interoperability or CCIP, data on-chain identity, and more. Through their partnership with Swift, CCIP aims to enable over 11,500 institutions who collectively service more than 2 billion customers the ability to transact on any blockchain without upgrading their existing infrastructure. The Link token appears to be one of the best ways to get exposure to RWA adoption, as the protocol touches both permissioned and permissionless chains. Sui's price is up by 33% in the past 24 hours, and there's 2 reasons for that. The first is that Sui announced that the Sui name service is taking a massive step towards decentralization. A name service makes wallet addresses, which can be up to 60 plus characters, human readable. The SUI name service offers you the opportunity to buy simple and understandable names like you use on social media. This makes it a lot easier to interact with apps with a lot more confidence. The SUI name service will also launch its NS token soon, and its holders can take part in governance. By voting on proposals, they can influence the direction the protocol takes, as an on-chain voting mechanism will be part of this transition. There will be weighted votes determined by the number of tokens a user holds, and a multiplier system is also in place. This allows the SUI name service to evolve as a decentralized public good. It puts the control and future direction of the SUI name service in the hands of its users. The SUI NS Foundation will put forward proposals to vote on. However, the foundation itself will not take part in the voting process. This will benefit its community, and participants in governance will receive rewards after each voting round. So check out the SUI name service with a link down below. Hamster Kombat, a Telegram-based mobile clicker game, has released more details about its much-awaited cryptocurrency airdrop. All in-game activities will count towards accumulating more airdrop points, according to Hamster Kombat's new airdrop section, updated on August 8th. The updated section includes 6 different sections for accruing tokens, including the player's passive income and completion of earned tasks, achievements, Telegram subscriptions and keys, and referrals for friends. However, the airdrop eligibility will also depend on the game cycle, community interactions, overall social activity, and the quality of invited players. A Hamster Kombat spokesperson said more players within the game will lead to higher capitalization and consequently larger rewards for everyone. The upcoming Hamster airdrop is said to be the largest in crypto history, and we don't have any venture capital investors. The only way to get the token is to play. The much-awaited update comes over a week after Hamster Kombat reached 300 million players and teased the upcoming launch of the largest airdrop in the history of crypto. Hamster Kombat ultimately aims to onboard the next billion mainstream users to Web3. They said, "We want to build the biggest and most tight-knit community and onboard the next billion people to Web3, so we had to show everyone how Web3 actually works. The simplest way to do that is through the game." Hamster Kombat's convenience seamlessly introduces users to the underlying blockchain technology and cryptocurrencies without additional friction points, making the game a great tool for onboarding new users to Web3.